Hello and welcome back to my channel. So we've been a while away from a bit of sim racing and we had a few cars dropped and we did one Ferrari a couple of weeks ago now. But I thought I'd delve back into that DLC pack and we'll do another one, probably one of the most iconic cars in that pack, and that's the WRC Subaru. So this is the iconic livery car, reg plate even, that you all know and love. So I thought, you know what, we'll take it around the Nürburgring and see how it does. Now, we have done WRC cars before. We did a Ford Fiesta WRC from Assetto Corsa. God, this was a long time ago. And they managed a 7:38, which I think is a pretty respectable time. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. It's definitely going to struggle down some of those straights, only 300 horsepower, but racing hard tyres, so it's going to have plenty of grip. So let's follow along and find out how it does. The icon of Subaru here versus the Nürburgring. This is where the iconic livery really started, and the iconic sound of the WRC Subaru compressor. Right into the first corner, down to second, get that nose in, plenty of grip. Doesn't matter that we hit that curve, so much suspension travel. Right, flat out down the hill. Not really got a very good gear shift indicator. Literally those 5 lights down on the screen there. Into the first technical section. Went from 5th to 4th and then to 3rd. Really abused some of these curves through here. Look at that, yes. This car has so much grip. Racing hard tyres, so like a tarmac rally spec. But only 300 horsepower, so brilliant. Up into 5th as we head towards Flung Flats. Going to be flat over the top of here, yeah, easy flat. Let's tip her in, keep her foot planted. Got to make up, this is where the car's going to start struggling. The top speed of this thing is not great. You've got no idea of the speed. I'll just tell you now into 6th gear and roughly how many RPMs we are by the display on there. Right, flat out towards Schregenkreuz. Over the rise, let's just tip her in. Yeah, that's flat, and then hard on the brakes. 6th to 4th to 3rd, get that nose in, come on, bit from the steer, there we go, power. Right, use gravity to help with those 300 horses. Only 1,230 kilos, so not far off the weight of a modern low-going GR Yaris. Up into 6th gear, flat out through the compression. Oh, a little bit of a break up over the top there. Rear end getting a bit unsteady. Now this car would definitely have some extra speed if we didn't have the manual gearbox. Some of the gears are quite short. Like from my initial play, I found 4th gear is a little bit shorter than we needed really. Let's go for a dabber brake through here, get it into the camber. Wow, got into the camber a bit too hard there. Way down to 3rd, up over the curves, so I didn't straight line that. But it is very playful. It's got a lot of grip for the kind of power. Like normally 300 horsepower, you wouldn't expect to have this kind of tyres on there. We bumped the limiter there, cause not really enough space to go to a 5th. Miss it, miss, nice. Go for 5th now, just for a moment. And then all the way back down through the gears. All the way down to 2nd, get that nose in. That's where it sometimes feels a bit understeery in 2nd there. Right, we are absolutely attacking these curves here. The grass cutter of the Nürburgring will not be happy with us after this lap. We'll be making a mess of all this grass. Just bump the limiter again there as we come up the hill towards the Lauda Kink. There we go. Right, you can see that iconic scoop down on the front of the bonnet there. Right, flat out. Take 5th, through the Lauda Kink we go, and then as late as we dare on the brakes, down 2 gears, get that nose in, come on nose, come round, there we go, she's good, right, power up the hill, up to 4th, we're doing it on a nice summer's evening here around the Nürburgring, so the shadows of the hills around us, that's 5th gear. This is where again the lack of power is going to hold us back a feel, so up this hill, pretty much maxed out, the car's not accelerating anymore. As I say, we don't know what kind of speed we're doing, I guess this kind of RPM, 5th gear, maybe 120-ish. Right, bravery corner, flat out, easy. There you go. See, this car could do with more power. You could probably double the power, but then the gearbox is going to be the limiting factor. Right, down into the carousel section. Down 2 gears, hard on the brakes, get that nose in. Bit of 4-wheel drive understeer there. The boost comes in nice and strong. Let's go for the carousel. I'm in 4th, so it should be down to 3rd, then to 2nd. Come on. Yes, there we go, mat it. Eat it straight out of there. Right, into the roller coaster section. So I think this is where the gearbox will probably hold us back a little bit. Hit that curb quite hard. I won't change to 5th. Just going to lift off a little blend. Come up over the rise here. A little bit of understeer there. And then down to 3rd. Get the nose in. Come on, nose. Come round. There we go. Right, down the hill towards Whifbitz. Lift as we get it in. Let that rear rotate. Dab a brake. Use all the curb because we can. We really can through here. Oh, got a bit confused there because I wanted 5th, but didn't really have the space to go for 5th. Right, down into Brunchen, using a bit of left foot braking, just trying to slow the car down, but allowing me to be still on the throttle, keep that turbo spinning. Brunchen, understeer all the way through that. Don't want to change the 4th for this. Brake early, get it in early, so we can just point it out up over this rise and absolutely abuse this edge of the track there. Right, flat out. Here's another jump, so here we go, jump. Don't even think we came off the ground there. Suspension travel's pretty good on this thing. Up over the rise again. Abuse those corners. And there we go, into the Stefan Bella Fair. Should be nice, easy flat. Yes, easy flat. Will we get 6th? Maybe not quite. Not really any point going to 6th there. Down 1 gear, get that nose in. Now we'll go another gear for 3rd here. Yes, easy now. Head towards the baby carousel. Wow, you can literally just throw her in. This needs gravel to really push it. You can feel like around here the engine's just going to be absolutely squealing. It's just being rang on the rev limiter so much because this bit's here we're just, yeah, this is the issue with rally cars. They're not designed for a big track like this. There we go, we'll take 6th and we'll just sit back and cruise on down the Dottinger Her. Look at that iconic rear spoiler of the Subaru looking out the back. Go past the Devil's Diner. First time I went here in 2011, there was a group of Subarus that came with us. It was there while we was there. Hello again. Right, flat out under the Bilstein Bridge. The car's just not accelerating at this point. We might have a bit of acceleration as we go down through here. Gravity, not really. Yeah, just let's straight line it as we can. And then hard on the brakes. 4th, then 3rd. There we go, nice. Final corner. Going to take a 2nd. There we go, get the nose in, pull, pull, pull. Up through the gears, 3rd. And across the line. Whew, that was good fun. A really easy car to drive on a track like this. It very much is dwarfed by the track. Like, this is not the kind of car for this track. So it makes it nice and easy to drive it, and you can push it pretty hard around here. So yeah, definitely make abuse of those curbs. So we'll see how it does against the previous WRC car that we did in the Ford Fiesta. Oh my God, that's just blown my mind. The Ford Fiesta, I've got it up here, was a 738.7. This is a 738.5. So there's 0.2 of a second between these two cars. Wow. I think I might do an extra special video. I'll go and find that video and I'll put them side by side because that seems nuts. I can definitely push it hard in this sim. I believe we was doing it in Setter course on the other one. But wow, that's quite impressive time. Let's see where it sits with the rest. We know it's literally just gone a bit faster than Ford Fiesta WRC, but let's see where it sits with the rest of the cars. So it goes in position 69. Nice. So yeah, that's just a little bit slower than a Porsche 959, which has a lot more power, but then not as stickier tyres, and can do 200 miles an hour. I think this would probably topping out around there about 234, 235. No, sorry, 134 or 135 miles an hour. So that's quite interesting. But yeah, be a Fiesta WRC car. So if you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a little comment down below if you want to see more WRC cars. There are some other ones that we could do. So should we do them? It's a question to you guys and girls. So let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, goodbye. Have a good one.